So let's get started with our first color, which is going to be yellow. So in your art box, find the color yellow. I'll be using markers, but you can use anything you have in your art box. If it's crayons or colored pencils, anything that works with the same colors will be great. So grab your yellow from your art box and let's go ahead and color in Skystar's body in the middle. So we'll kind of work our way down from the top. And when we do it, let's start with Skystar's face. So right in here, let's go ahead and start on Skystar's forehead. Let's leave this little area in white for another color right above the eyes. So we'll do that with a little color later on, but color around Skystar's forehead. Same thing on the right eye. Leave this little area in white if you can. And let's just go ahead and color around Skystar's nose. And this little spot here right beside the eye is the left cheek. So let's get that as well. And then we can continue to move down. It gets a little small underneath Skystar's mouth, so just be careful. And we can go ahead and color around Skystar's big, beautiful eye here on the right side. Finish the rest of her face. And right in here. Let's go ahead and color in these little 3 spaces up top here as well on this piece that she's wearing on her head. Let's color in those 3 little spots in yellow just to add some more color to the page. Then we can continue to move down. Let's go into Skystar's neck. Color that in with the yellow you have in your hand. Taking your time. Having a great time hopefully out there with this page. And finishing out with the neck area. Let's skip over the necklace that Skystar is wearing and continue to color in the rest of her body. So this is a wonderful page. One of the many classic My Little Pony characters. And as we know, the really fun thing about Skystar is that she is a mermaid. So very, very cool. That's why I wanted to make sure we did this on the channel together. But let me know in the comments, are there any other My Little Pony characters you want to see on Sam's Cool Colors? We can definitely do those together. Just let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you want to see. We can do it together step by step, as we always do here on Sam's Cool Colors. And just finishing out right over here on the left side, going towards the middle. And you can start to next color in the legs on our Skystar. But what's really nice is this yellow starts to create a really fun page for us because yellow is so bright, so much fun. And we can go ahead and start to finish coloring in Skystar's leg. And then right behind this leg, these little spaces are the other leg. So let's make sure we do not forget that. And we can continue to finish with this last leg. Now let's leave these spaces on the legs at the very end in white. We're coming in a little bit later in a minute to color it in with a different color. So great work. So once we are finished with that, you can set your yellow to the side and let's move on to our second color, which is going to be aqua. So if you have an aqua color in your art box or a light blue, that will work great as well. So we're going to move this and use it in a few different spots on our Skystar coloring page. Let's start out here at the very top where we're going to use it to color in right over here above Skystar's head. All of these wonderful spaces. And it gets a little thin right here in this area, but just take your time and just outline it if you need to. If it makes it easier, just like this, you can outline it and then you can color it in a little easier. You give yourself a guide on where to start, where to stop. And we can continue to move around the rest of Skystar's hair here on the top. And in here, let's just color around those little yellow pieces we did before, just like that, and little spots in between. So it does not have to be perfect, but if you want to just color any of those little spots in as well, you can do it, like right in here right beside them. That'll be good, just to make it look a little more neat. And now we can work around some of these areas. Leave those because we'll use another color for those in a little bit. And let's continue to just fill this in with our aqua or light blue if you're using light blue. And we can get the rest of this here with the same color. So outline it if it makes it easier. And then you can go in and have a little more freedom with your hand. Just taking your time, filling it in as best as you possibly can. Just like that. Wonderful. And this aqua on the page with this yellow are going to complement each other very well. If you want to color in Skystar with a different color, let me know, yes, in the comments. More than happy to see you do that. If you have some different colors available, you can always substitute here on Sam School Colors with whatever you feel is best for your own coloring page. So now with this same color, let's go ahead and color in this little area for the ear that we have here beside our Skystar Mermaid. And we're going to use the same color to color in Skystar's pretty eyes. So let's go ahead and color in. We want to just color in the edge. So let's leave this area in white, but let's color the edge. And here's what I mean, right in here. Just one simple line going down, just like that. Okay. And the same thing, we have a little more room to work with, but right here, we're just going to do the outside edge and leave this area in white. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that just like that. And it gives you that effect of a nice full eye with having that beautiful color in the inside. So now let's go and move down to the back of our Skystar right here on the left side. Let's continue to color these all in the same color. Just outline it to make sure we don't get into that yellow too much. And if you did, that's totally okay. No worries at all. Just do your best and forget the rest. So let's go ahead and do that. And now let's move on down to the bottom. Beautiful, where we have our mermaid tail here. Very nice. And just continue to color that in. You have a little more room to work with. So have a fun time coloring in this with some more freedom. Let your hand just flow. Let it go and just have a great time with this part here because we have more room to go about our coloring page together. Okay, so finish it out by getting the edge as well as best as you can. Get in there with that nice curved line. You see how curved it is and pointy it is at the very end. Great. And then we can come back up, go down and around just like so, just like that. Beautiful. Keep going all the way around. And once we finish with this area, we are going to use the same color, the very bottom of our Skystar's feet. So once you finish out there, let's jump back up to Skystar's feet. So right over here, let's color these in with the same color and follow that shape as best as you can, moving your hand around if that's a little better for you. And right in here, this is the last foot where we'll be using our aqua or light blue color. Okay, very nice. So once we're finished with that, set that aside and let's move on to our next color, which is going to be a purple. So find purple in your art box or something similar to this, and we're going to use it in a few different areas. Right here on top of Skystar's head, we want to color these in with a nice purple color. Right in here, right above Skystar's right eye. Let's just color all of those in with that purple color, just like so. And let's go to the necklace here that Skystar's wearing. And what we want to do is in the middle, we have sort of what looks like a pearl. Let's just color that in with that purple as well, just to make it a nice color. And if you want to color in your pearl here with a different color, feel free to do that. And now let's move on to what's going to be our final color, which is pink. So in your art box, take a moment to find pink, and we're going to finish out our Skystar by using pink, starting out right above our Skystar's eyes. Those little spots we left in white, remember earlier, let's color those in pink. And when you do that, it's going to create a nice effect on Skystar's eyes. Next, let's go ahead and color in the remainder of Skystar's body with that pink. So this pink is going to complement the colors we have on the page really nicely, the yellows and the aquas. And so just take your time on these round shapes here towards the edges. And once you have that outline, it should be a little easier for you to move about your page with your hand. Just adjusting as you go, just like that. Beautiful. And once we finish with this, we have one other spot for our pink color. So let's keep it in our hand just an extra minute so that way we can finish it out beautifully. Okay, so let's grab our same color here and use it to finish the necklace on our Skystar neck. And once we are finishing with the necklace with this color, we can take one last look at the wonderful work we all did together today. Beautiful. Great job, everyone. So now we finished coloring Skystar from My Little Pony together using 4 colors.